Well, it's been about almost 3 years. I've been making videos every single week for you guys, and I gotta say, it's about time to wrap it up. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to all you, all my dislikers, that is, because YouTube's getting rid of the dislike button. So the show must go on. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Hello, sirs. Yeah, so anyway, let's just do a meme review this week, shall we? Let's just hop right into it. Well, if you want my opinion first on the whole dislike, since we're on the topic, I did get an email, and it basically, it summarized, the summary of it was just, he felt like a dislike count when you first see a climbing video is a good warning that the video probably has unsafe practices to it, especially if you're learning off of YouTube. And I guess that's my market. So I think there's two things to say about that, maybe three. First of all, you shouldn't take YouTube as professional climbing advice. You should always second guess it, no matter how many likes or dislikes are on it, and you should take it to somebody that's experienced and ask them about it. So that's my opinion on it anyway. So the likes and the dislikes shouldn't even matter. You should be able to bring it to someone that like is qualified to say that's right or wrong, not just a like dislike count. And you can't see a whole lot of like hoopla going on down the comment section, which should probably also warn you if there's a dislike. If the video is disliked, you go in the comments and they'll let you know why. So that's another way to do it. Another thing is this dislike thing. I think what's going to end up happening is people are just going to end up commenting in the comments dislike, which is kind of funny because it'll probably just boost the algorithm for all the YouTube creators. So yeah, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel while you're at it. That helps boost my channel up. Besides that, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I think it's kind of silly, but that's the generation that we're in now. People don't want to get disliked. Or maybe YouTube just doesn't want, they're going to drop that yearly thing they do every year. There's a YouTube Rewind. Last year they got like the most dislikes or something. Maybe they're still salty about that. All right, let's find some memes. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. So these are on the Instagram page, Trad Dads. Some pretty good memes on here. We're going to lurk on here and see if we can find something. Boulders don't understand why trad climbers make fun of us. Also boulderers. Yes, some boulders can be extremely contrived. Like this one. This is a very contrived boulder, but it's also pretty funny. And I don't know why I've seen that boulder like so many times on Instagram. It's like a famous boulder problem now or something. But yeah, I'm a simp, super into multi-pitches. Wow. Yeah, so these meme reviews are meant to like explain common climbing jargon to maybe new climbers that might be joining this channel and might be joining the sport. A multi-pitch is a pitch multiplied. So if the higher you get off the ground, your climb turns into multiple pitches. You got the first pitch, second pitch, third pitch, and so on. Multiple pitches. So that's a multi-pitch. Should be self-explanatory. Climbers, as soon as it dips below 55, it's extremely accurate. I wish they made this in a puffy version. Oh man, Mammut, if you're listening, make this a puffy version jacket. I will scoop that right up. Socks with sandals, toe sock sandals, socks and climbing shoes. First of all, I like putting socks in my climbing shoes just because I feel like it keeps your feet, it prevents them from getting blisters more often. Let me know what you think. But I will say, when the climbing gets really hard, it's better. You have way more control because the heel doesn't slide off your sock. So it's better in those cases. It's better to not have a sock. But if you could wear a sock more often while you're climbing, you'll probably save your feet from getting a bunch of blisters. There's no bad conditions, only weakness. I think that you know how racetracks have like a wet time? Is it a WT? Wet? Whatever. So sometimes they're different depending on if the track was wet or if it was dry. I think we need to revamp the entire climbing community to take climbing. You take climbing grades, take climbing grades, and you completely change them if they're wet. So you have a 5.5 dry. If it's raining, it's now a 5.12. Wet, of course. A wet 5.12. We could have a whole nother grading system. Gym climbers trying to find footholds outside. Yeah, they don't exist outside. A trick to finding footholds, especially on those tiny little things that you can't even see, is you take your chalk bag, if you have like a little chalk ball, and you just tap it along the wall. And the chalk will fall down the wall. Of course, if there's not a heavy wind, it'll fall down the wall, and the chalk will rest on little ledges. It's a quick little beta tip. You just take it, you take your chalk ball, chalk will just rest on these little ledges that you didn't even know were there. You're welcome. Are these climbing shoes with actual built-in socks? I gotta say though, I dig climbing shoes that have some ankle protection. Like the Solutions will actually cover your ankles so you don't get cheese grated. That's another reason I like to have some socks on, because if you get your ankles cheese grated all the time, it's not fun. It's not a good time. It's just not a good time. When a climber with rental shoes gives you unsolicited beta. That's the best meme on here so far. That is pretty good. Yeah, so do I have to tell you what beta is? Basically, he's saying when a guy that I think I'm just gonna rent shoes next time. I'm gonna rent shoes and just spray beta at people, which is just telling people how to do the climb, basically. And beta spraying is like you're just blurting out the beta. Climbing is like a puzzle, and if you tell people the solution to the puzzle, then you kind of ruin it for people. It's like spoilers. It's a climbing spoiler alert. If you ever feel useless, just remember the helmet. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. Hansjorg used to free solo. Well, you know, he might have gotten hit by a pebble or something. And of course, you could just try to land on his head, right? Safety first, safety third. Climbs outside once. I like rocks. Yes, climbing will change your whole personality. You might find yourself making a YouTube channel one day. Well, I think that wraps it up. That's enough memes. There's some good ones on here. Yeah, pretty busy this week. Wrapping up a job, if you watched last week's episode. So, had to make a quick one. Josh Perry, climbing out here. Leave a comment, say hello. Ooh. Oh! Forgot. I almost forgot. Yes, betaclimbers.com is now live. Go check it out. You can pick up some merch there, some stickers, slap it on the back of whatever you slap things on. Drop my phone. So, yeah. Josh Perry, climbing out here again. Fully climbing out here.